Hello, everyone, and welcome to your number one source for your Raw reactions. You are tuned in with Ziggy Cruze in the wrestling news. I am your co-host with the most. Thank you very much. Come on, Ziggy Cruze. Let them applause. Let them applause for another round. Another round of applause for the man, the myth, the legend, Ziggy Cruze in the wrestling news. Big Raw tonight. Hit us with that wrestling news.
Yep, big night for Raw coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, the Garden.
Yes, sir. All right, at the top of the card we had, before anything started, we had a lot of CM Punk chats where they was going guns crazy or blazing was going on for the CM Punk chant.
CM Punk.
But what did we have first off here, Ziggy Cruze?
Yep, we had an in-ring segment with CM Punk, and CM Punk chants is what he talks about, because apparently, from what we heard from Seth Rollins last week, I think the 10 years of CM Punk chants while he was out there, while CM Punk wasn't with the company anymore, is really what Seth Rollins is mad about. So the whole crowd was cheering CM Punk because of that, try to get under Seth Rollins' skin.
And what an entrance for Seth Rollins to pop up through the crowd, doing his thing. Cut an outstanding promo yet again. His promo work is outstanding.
Actually, this was one of the better ones, because he didn't come out with his stupid music, as CM Punk talked about. Didn't have the Elton John sunglasses CM Punk was making fun of. Wasn't dressed like Liberace. He came out, he meant business, and they went at it. We had a full part brawl, and this was one of the most realistic looking full part brawls I've seen. They looked like they were throwing haymakers.
Yeah, you ain't. Yeah, I was gonna say what, because you ain't a kidding. Because man, when they go out to the floor like that, it's usually a slop fest. You just say it nicely and kindly over here, Ziggy Cruze, wrestling news. And it was a good showing for the Intercontinental Championship match. Give those boys a hand for going out there and put it on the line. But of course, one man can retain. Will you please hit us with that action? Ziggy Cruze in wrestling news.
Yep, good showing from Ludwig Kaiser in this match. He actually was pretty much dominant pretty much the whole match. Worked on Braun Breaker's shoulder and had a few spots where it looked like he was going to come out with a 3 count, but just didn't pull it off. Braun Breaker hits a spear out of nowhere, and well, that's another guy I can't say out of nowhere. And Braun Breaker,
still another man's gimmick.
it's frowned upon.
Trademark. This here is copyrighted, sir.
Yeah, so Braun Breaker wins with the spear, which he got copyrighted. That's somebody else's, like 10 other people's.
Yeah, that's gonna cost some coinage for sure.
Yeah.
And next up we have, if you missed it, please go back and tune in to the very first episode. It's already out there on YouTube, but the layer of LaFlair, it's out there in the universe, and it happens because of you the viewers. So tune in every Sunday nights. We're going to try to release new episodes. Please be on the lookout for that. Please always like, share, and subscribe. This kind of content is kind of frowned upon on YouTube, so it's going to take you, the viewers, push me forward. And thank you guys very much for all you do. Can't do without you. Tune in to the layer of LaFlair. And next up we had Dirty Dom Mysterio. Dirty Dom. I like Dirty Dom's uprising in his gimmick that he's got going on. I'm liking it. And we had Liv Morgan and the bodyguard of hers, Rodriguez.
Yep. And just like always, Dominic just gets booed out of the building. Liv pulls out a megaphone, so she's Jimmy Hart in '85, trying to talk above the crowd. And
they paid homage to him tonight with a megaphone of their own, probably from the man Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
His are a little bit more colorful than what they
I
had.
know, but I was trying to
I know.
pay a little respect right here.
And yeah, so they had their fun until Rhea Ripley comes out and tells Liv that Adam Pearce made it official 1-on-1 for Liv's title, but they didn't say when.
Remember, your reactions, your comments, comment below, like, share, subscribe, push this channel forward. All right, next we have the backstage promo involving The Miz. And Miz apparently is trying to get up out of this situation that he's got occurred for himself. But you know what? He got denied just like he was Mario, man. No coming back for you. Ziggy Cruze, lead us into this right here. What happened?
You're right, Shady. Miz tells Karrion Kross that with his victory over Uncle Howdy last week that the situation with the Wyatt Six should be over with. But Karrion Kross said no, it's not over with. And so that all leads to Karrion Kross setting up a match with The Miz and Dexter Lumis next week. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, I see Dexter Lumis coming up and giving another smackings again, yet again. But tune in and see what will happen between this matchup between these fellas. Next up here we had the triple threat of the night. For a title, Ziggy Cruze, lead us in and tell us what exactly was this all about.
It was first round action in the women's Intercontinental title tournament. We had Zoe Starks versus Kaden Carter and Raquel Rodriguez. Zoe Starks pins Carter, and she's going to go on to face Dakota Kai in the semifinals.
And here at Ziggy Cruze Wrestling News, we're going to keep it real. We're going to give up my 2 cents. And what do I feel about this matchup here tonight? I was put to sleep. Rather disappointed. Lackluster matchup, to say the least.
You were right in the U.S. women's tournament. You called Chelsea Green. Who do you call in this Intercontinental title tournament?
Well, as Zoe did advance.
Yep. She sure did.
So she was, yep. So I guess we'll see.
She's taking on Dakota Kai next week in the semifinals. And I don't have it in front of me right now who is in the other bracket. So,
Tune in and see. Always like, share, and subscribe. Push your guys forward.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Thank you.
Backstage, we have Alpha Academy talking to R-Truth and just shenanigans, and Pete Dunne comes through, and it just continues the R-Truth Pete Dunne wasted time, if you ask me. And then it gets a little bit better with Chad Gable showing up and telling the Alpha Academy he wouldn't be, they wouldn't be nothing without him, and he says he's going to just run through and beat them all, starting with Akira Tozawa. So it looks like they're going to have a match in the future, but they didn't say when it's going to be.
Does Otis get his big up-and-comings? Tune in and see.
I hope so.
Now, as we cover the main event, it was a big rematch for the tag team titles. Yeah, give them a hand because they put on a heck of a show. Ziggy Cruze, hit us with that.
And you called it once again, Shady.
I did call it.
Yep, said we're going to have new champions, and throughout the match, War Raiders, they dominated. Judgment Day with Balor and JD barely stood a chance. Balor got frustrated, went to the outside to get a steel chair, and it was blocked. Damian Priest grabs a chair, and the War Raiders were able to use this little small distraction to become new champions.
New look, new gimmick.
New things.
Those big guys, boy, they move around. They're very athletic.
Yep, absolutely.
They put on a good show every time they're out there for real. And they do seem to get hurt a little bit, but hey, they always seem to bounce back. But hey, you're gonna have those problems. What they do. A lot of bumps they take over there.
Yep.
So, 1,000 subscriber giveaway right here. This big belt right here.
Yep. So share, tell your friends, subscribe,
Join in.
join the revolution.
Now, your thoughts, your comments below, please, of any Raw reactions, your thoughts, we need them right here. Even Eric Jones, you're appreciated right here on Ziggy Cruze in the Wrestling News.